Yo, what's up guys? Terrell here, Terrell Game Vlogs, here to bring you Bakuman Season 2, Episode 18, review. I'm about to go take a shower, so my glasses are off, the bathroom's open, about to go get clean and shit, but I wanted to do the review first. And I'm going to talk about the new endings and opening because I don't think, someone mentioned, I didn't mention it in the last review, which I should have. The new ending, for whatever reason, to me, comes off as like a little bit of soul music, and I know that's me tripping, maybe because I'm black, I don't fucking know, but I got like a really weird soul vibe from it. It's not bad, and I like how they show all like everybody, all the main cast of characters is like little kids, like Shujin, Saiko, Azuki, Nizuma, Fukuda, Aoki, and Iwase, I believe. Yeah, I believe those are the main ones. Hiramust was kind of fun because his is the way the ending ends, where it's like he's just walking in the opposite direction while everyone else is walking in a straight line. He's holding the manga volume to himself. It's like, you bitch. And the new opening is kind of like a version 2 opening, like for One Piece, the We Go kind of thing. Version 2, where it has different scenes, and I like a lot of the different scenes. The ones I noticed, I'm probably missing one. I know I am, but the first one is the fucking marriage scene. My boy Shujin going in. That was really nice. And then there's like an after party scene with like Hattori and Saiko talking, and I like that one too. Then they kind of edited some of the other scenes, like that part of the opening where you see like Saiko and Eiji Nizuma face off. You can actually see Shujin in the background this time. And at the end for the Dream of Life thing they do at the end, where they were doing that pose that they do in the manga, they have them doing a different pose and shit. At like their artist desk and shit. I thought that was cool. I'm probably missing one more, and I can't think of what it is. But those are the main ones I caught. If there's another one I'm missing, let me know. But I like how they did that. I guess they're not going to change the opening for the rest of the season. They just did a version 2. They should have done a version 2 like a shit ton a while ago, but whatever. I guess the main thing, but the main point of this review now is that Iwase is a bitch. Like, that was the thing that pissed me off. But mind you, this was one of those episodes I was really into, and I was like, I kept constantly checking the time thing to see when like, I was hoping the episode wouldn't end because I wanted to see how far they were gonna go with the episode, and I really like that. But Iwase is a bitch, like, like, because okay, Iwase and Nizuma both get serialized with Saiko and Shujin, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, and I like how it was so goddamn funny how ridiculous the editors got just because Nizuma has 2 serializations now, and it was like, and one of the fucking dudes was like, oh what? So we can just do anything now as long as it's good? It's like there's no fucking rules and any of that shit. It's like, and one of the editors is like, well, why don't we go why don't I go team up with Oda? And it's like, I was like, oh, that's fucked up. That's pretty funny though, retrospect. But it was like, so we can just do whatever the fuck we want then. Alright, fine, let's go team up with goddamn Oda. That shit had me rolling. Yeah, it was ridiculous, but they got through, and now Iwase is serialized with Shujin. But before that, the bitch Iwase crap annoyed the crap out of me, because there's a point where he gets, which like, Shujin's walking home after, you know, chilling at work with Saiko and Kaya, and like, fucking Iwase's at the door, and it's like, okay, listen, you've got to stop doing this, because you're going to create another misunderstanding with Kaya, and I'm not in love with you. It's like, leave me alone. And she's like, well, I'm sorry. It's like, but I want to make a deal with you. It's like, what? It's like, if we both get serialized, and I do better than me, if I do better than you, I want you to acknowledge me. And he's like, sure, but I'm only acknowledging your talent. And she's like, what? He's like, yeah, because me and Kai are getting married after serialization. And she's on some bull, and this shit really ticked me off. She was like, if you do worse than me, I will acknowledge anything you do. But if you do better than me, I won't accept it. And I was like, wait a minute, so you want him to do, so he has to intentionally suck for you to be okay with them getting married. And he's like, what the fuck, what the hell is that supposed to mean? It's like, well, see, it would hurt my pride if you did better than me and you were getting married with this other woman. And I'm just like, bitch, like, you on the biggest bunch of bullshit I've ever seen. Like, this is what I understand about Iwase. How can you be so prideful that you can't stand to see a person you like do better than you and not want to be with you, but at the same time be humble enough to take advice from Hattori and shit and your editor to fix your manga? That doesn't make sense. Like, what is with this bullshit sense of pride you have, Iwase? And I can't fucking stand that when women want to do the stupid thing that, oh, you're only worth anything. It's like, I can only accept anything you do is if you're beneath me. But if you're doing something that's better than me, then it's a problem. Like, what kind of egotistical bullshit is that? I'm sorry. Like, fuck you, Iwase. Fuck you. Because you're on the big... It's like, you're not evil. You're just a stupid-ass, pride-loving bitch. Like, really. Fuck you, Iwase. Fuck you. I don't mind hating Iwase, because I've hated Iwase since, like, the fucking first season. When she was on that stupid bullshit when her and Kaya first were, like, did that little funny, awkward episode where it's, like, 3 punches and we're dating. Which, for anyone who knows, that's the name of the episode review I gave that, because literally that's what happened. Like, Kaya decided to stick with Shuji no matter what he did, but she was still mad at him and punched him 3 times, and they started dating afterwards, so I thought it was hilarious. The Hiruma shit was funny, too. The Hiruma shit and the fucking Eiji Nizuma shit was funny. The Hiruma shit was funny because it comes at the end of the episode and he's like sitting there and he's like, okay, listen, this year you put me through a whole bunch of bullshit because the girl you set me up with is fucking crazy. He's like, why don't you just try going after Aoki since that's the one you seem to like so much? He's like, you're right. And it's like, Fukuda, what are you calling me for? Oh, we're having a team meeting. Cool. Now I'm just saying, it's like, it was ridiculous. What, mama? No, get out. Leave me alone. I'm trying to record a video. Jesus. It don't matter how old I am, no matter how many times I do these videos, I always seem to get interrupted. It's bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Anyways. The Hiruma shit was funny. Like at the end where she's like, I'm gonna take Aoki home in my German car. And it's just like, and then they go outside and this car was towed. And I was like, y'all, how y'all gonna do Hiruma like that? That's bullshit. Also, like, at Fukuda, I think almost everybody got pissed off at the fact that Nizuma was doing 2 serializations. But Nizuma said something that I thought was really fucking cool. He was like, it's like, come back and bitch to me when you were doing better than me. Until then, shut the fuck up. Like, obviously he didn't do it like that, but that was essentially what he was saying. He was like, yeah, y'all keep being just like y'all mad at me, but don't talk to me until you do worse than I do. They also tried to invite Iwase into Team Fukuda, which was such a horrible idea. And Iwase was on that pride bullshit again. Also, I like how she was like, she was on that stupid thing where it's like, oh, I'm meeting Eiji Nizuma at the Christmas party when Hattori was explaining it to her. It's like, well, Takagi and, I like it, and you can tell she's still on some Takagi bullshit, because she was like, it's Takagi, oh, I mean, Ashoguri, I can't pronounce the pen name now. Ashoguri Muto? Asorigi Muto? Wow, I haven't said the pen name in so long, I don't fucking remember how to pronounce it. Ashorigi Muto, I believe is how you pronounce it. Like, she fucking stutters. She meant to say Takagi, but she stops herself and says, you know, the pen name. But you can tell she's still on some bullshit. I'm actually surprised Kaya isn't annoyed at the part she does know about Iwase, because she does know Iwase is on some bullshit. I also find it hilarious that Aoki is so damn dense during that whole Team Fukuda meeting that she's just like, is y'all relationship really that bad? It's like, first off, you were there. You even monologued about how childish you thought Iwase was. And it's like, well, we should at least invite her. It's like, who the fuck has a phone number? It's like, well, I have her phone number. It's like, Aoki, stop. You're ruining everything, Aoki. You're making this so difficult. But she's funny. And I like how Eiji was like, that's how Aoki was 2 years ago. And Fukuda's like, yep. And he's like, wait a minute. What? I was that bad? It's like, yeah, you were that bad, Aoki. It's like, okay, you have a cute design, but back then it was just like, we don't want to be bothered with your crazy ass. Well, I thought it was actually pretty enjoyable. Though the difference is that Aoki showed signs of being a cool person. Like when she would side with Team Fukuda during that whole shit at the beginning. So like, she showed signs of being a good person. Iwase is just a stupid, pride-hungry bitch. Like, I'm sorry, like, I don't know, I just hate women like that. on that stupid pride shit, and you can't humble yourself. And what makes it worse, Iwase can humble herself, but for whatever reason, when it comes to Takagi, she can't humble herself. It's retarded. I'm sorry, that's just about. I'm sorry. Like, the episode was funny. It was enjoyable. I kind of wish it was longer. I like how everyone, like, their spaz moments when they found that they got serialized. And Kaya the entire time was just like, "We're getting married." And from what I see in the next episode, we get to see Kaya's father and Shujin, and that should be hilarious. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm waiting for the Miura bullshit at the end, which it probably will be at the end, and it's gonna irk the shit out of me, whatever. But this should be fun. This should be fun. Also, we got to see Azuki for like 5 seconds. 5 fucking seconds. That's all you Azuki fans get, because you picked the girl character who barely shows up. 90, well, not 90. She probably like half the time she shows up now. Like, she doesn't show up as much as you would like her to, but she shows up surprisingly more than what you would expect. But I'm kind of rambling now. This video's been all over the place, so I'll just end it here. Your thoughts, your opinions, all that fun shit, and you know, since Tuxedo Ray and Jertango want to put mild spoilers in the fucking description, I don't care, because it's usually episodes I'm coming to now. So let's just get into it. So keep on drawing. This has been the vlogs again for your boy Terrell. I'm gonna go take a shower, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.